gloves, 21, and make sure you do hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming straight to your view. We're boxing, real life fights in action, real life conversation. This is Beyond the Gloves, where everything happened, no capping.
Nothing.
No cap.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. It's the Beyond the Gloves podcast, and you are chilling with your host with the most, you know what I'm saying? Cedric, the big stepper, not the little one. My co-host, you know what I'm saying? $1 billion B, you know what I mean?
Yo.
Yeah. We got the young stuff on here with us today, you know what I'm saying? D, what's cracking, man? D low as hell. Hey, you better talk up, man. We gonna get it cracking on this one. And you gonna stay out past your curfew tonight, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey. We gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You might see a different side of me today because we gonna talk. We gonna get lit, man. Let's not waste no time, man. Let's not waste no time. Tszyu. Bakhram. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all. I say Tszyu might be in for a tough one because Bakhram. From what I seen, because how I am. I'm not watching you until I feel like I need to watch you. But from what I seen with Bakhram, that man was punching. And I'm like, Tszyu. If y'all go back and look at, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look at my videos on YouTube. I tells no lies. I'm no capper. I said Tszyu need to get on the inside and do his work from the inside. Because everything he got caught with tonight, Tszyu. It was long. Pause. But he was getting caught with it. You know what I'm saying? He was getting caught with everything. Hey, man. And I was screaming, stop the fight, because, nah, man. I ain't see him get beat like that. I knew he was going to be in for a tough one.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was going to be that tough. Hey, that man Bakhram, that man punching. You did.
That's the truth, for real.
Yeah.
Tszyu, man, I thought Tszyu was going to perform a lot better than he did. But the fact that he got, stopped in only like 3 rounds.
Man got cooked. Let's not play. Hey, man. Hey. Let me let y'all know something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like D up over here, man. Hey, D, he's real. He's real nice. He's you know what I'm saying? He's that
mellow.
Yeah, he's that real sportsman type guy. You know what I'm saying? You hit him with a foul, a low blow or something. Oh, I know it was an accident. Let me tap your gloves. No, man. Hey. You gotta let them know, D. You know what I'm saying? We don't hold punches on Beyond the Gloves, man. We throw them. We ain't holding no punches. Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's basically say it for what it is.
Yeah,
Tszyu got cooked.
He was it looked like from soon as it started, that jab, he was staying on the end of that jab.
It looked like Bakhram was in there as a pro, but he was in there with an amateur.
Ooh.
The man got cooked in under 3 rounds, bro. The fight literally could have got stopped in the second round. It really could have got stopped.
What would you say before the fight about them not really having a game plan? I feel like they got ready for the wrong fight, or I feel like what they was being told with a possible lineup fight with Terrence Crawford, right,
or Mendoza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A rematch. You looking ahead? Look at that man that's right in front of you. Look at that man, because that's that man you got to fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you got to fight. At the end of the day, he looking too far ahead, not knowing that this roadblock is standing right in front of you. But you think you finna just speed over it? Nah. That was the big ass roadblock. A big one.
I'd say he up there in the top
5,
top tier, top 3 in that division.
Top 3.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably like what we say. Terrence 1, him number 2. I don't know. I'd like to see him fight though, like a Madrimov. I'd like to see what him and Madrimov. I know you said Madrimov's. Who's he about to fight, Zed?
Madrimov, they talking about him fighting. What's that? Bohachuk?
Okay, so, but I really like to see Madrimov and this guy, because Madrimov got that awkward how he be in there. It's almost like he trying to.
Madrimov do a lot of that herky jerky stuff,
Yeah.
man. They call him the feint guy because he threw a lot of feint. Now, mind you, before he fought Terrence, I ain't seen Madrimov throw a lot of feints like that. But I guess fighting somebody like Terrence,
you gotta
up your game.
For sure.
And I felt that Terrence was really punching like that, so he had to throw a lot of feints in there.
Hell yeah!
And that's what I felt. Because also in my breakdown on YouTube, like I said, I was telling people that one of the keys of victory for Tim Tszyu, he might have never done it before, but this is something you could have worked on. Implement this in your game plan. With a guy like Bakhram, Bakhram like that pullback and walk you right into that right hand. Oh, he was sleeping so many guys like that. But he's a guy that try to counter your counter. So what would have helped Tszyu is throw some feints in there. Feint that man so he could show you his cards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you feint him. He show he about to do that. Okay, I know what he's coming with. Okay. So I'm about to counter that counter he's about to try to counter me with. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't doing it. He threw no feints.
And I don't
he did no head movement.
I was just about to say, where was the head movement at?
He's got that traditional European style where he want to just, you can't, this man got you about 3 inches on reach, bro. And he's using his reach way better than you using yours.
For sure.
His best bet would have been get low with that jab, go in, and dig him to the body. He tried to go to the body though.
Yeah.
But he made that Devin Haney mistake.
Dropped his right hand.
Dropping that. And he got caught so beautiful with that hook. I like that hook that Bakhram threw. Because that hook he threw, then it took that man's neck off.
His mistake.
He got dropped a couple times.
Go
ahead.
His mistake was like, every single time he was like really close with the dude, right? The dude wasn't landing anything like crazy.
No, he wasn't.
It was always when he was out. I think it was because the dude is like a stand tallish type of guy.
And you know why? Like, goes back to what I was saying. You know why he wasn't landing that when he was in close with him? Because the guy that strong, that big, need leverage on his shots. He's not good at throwing. He's not good at working on the inside, throwing them short shots. That's what Tim Tszyu could have had some success at, but he didn't. I would have fought that man on the inside.
That's like how Caleb adjusted in the fight,
and fought and went to the inside of Macombi, and got that man up out of there.
Fight,
definitely.
Because Caleb, when he was trying to fight that outside battle against Trevor, it wasn't really.
It wasn't really working.
Exactly,
it wasn't really working at all. He was getting picked off. He was getting caught with shots that we known Caleb not to get caught with.
Like that left hook.
Come on, man.
I didn't think he would get caught like that.
Come on, man. Got caught nasty. Man was in there doing a stinky leg, Tootsie Roll in the butterfly. I thought the man bought back the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I thought the man bought back the 90s.
Not the butterfly.
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why.
Bought back the 90s for real. But man, that was a crazy fight. The undercard was stacked too. I ain't see too much of the undercard, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know, when I get cracking, I get cracking. I was too busy setting up, trying to get things ready for you guys. You dig? But man,
so what's next for him? I mean, where does he go from here? 2 losses, like
2 back-to-back losses.
Yeah,
too.
and it was not like after the 3rd round where he got the cut and everything, you couldn't really. It was close, but it was not like as close.
Right.
So I would still call that like 2 bad losses. I mean, I guess he could go back, like start from scratch, fight some journeyman, but I don't know. It's really hard for him at this point because he got knocked out against a guy that everybody was expecting him to beat, and then he also lost to a guy that everybody was expecting him to beat. So he's kind of in a sticky situation for himself. He worked hard tried to get himself out of that situation. That's why he took this fight for a world title. But,
yeah, definitely.
But he just, now that he lost, he just put himself in the worst situation possible. I mean, I don't see where he could go after this. I mean, he could fight some journeyman, try to build himself back up.
The only thing with that is being a Tim Tszyu coming back. I think he should take some time off. Come back like roughly probably like around mid next year, or late next year. Take some time off. regroup, and rebuild. But your comeback fight, the only thing with coming back and fighting the journeyman is how the public will perceive that. You're not what we thought you was. Now you fighting bums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they might start labeling you. What I think he should do is take some time off, recoup, rebuild, and go back to building where he started at. Have fights in Australia.
Right.
Get at least 2-3 fights in Australia.
Yeah.
Just to get you back out there. You know? Get back in that winning column, that winning circle.
Get his confidence back up because I know his confidence got to be shaken off of that 3-round knockout.
Because after a loss like with the loss he took to Fandora, that's a loss that it really could have went either way, but Fandora got the better of it. But it was also a loss where you took where it's like, okay, we could have got a win, or this could have been a no decision if we would have. So it was just. They look at it as, it was a mistake.
Right.
We're going to prevent something like that from happening again.
Exactly.
So you don't hold much of that on you. Most, like, who take most of that blame sometimes is your corner. Because we could have stopped the fight.
For sure.
You get some of that blame to your corner and you're not wearing that big bag on your back like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have, I could have did better. So you're not wearing that. But
with this,
taking a loss like this,
oh, you holding on to that.
You wearing that like a new pair of J's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You wearing that like a new pair of J's.
Damn, he fucking, man. I feel bad for him, though. I ain't gonna front. I was saying it earlier. I really do. It's like
I'm not, but me personally, I'm not going, like, I don't want to go and say I feel bad for him because at the end of the day, with me, it's planning.
Mm-hmm.
Preparation and your performance.
Yeah, but I feel like when he was knocked down the first time and he still was showing heart and he was still in there, like, so that's why I kind of feel some sympathy for him because I feel like he just didn't have the game plan. It's like if you don't,
you want from me? Come on, man.
If you ain't got the game plan, if you got the skill, but you like how you gonna win the fight if you and then he obviously didn't have the mental to be able to look, I'm struggling on the outside, let's go on the inside. Like he just wasn't, I don't know. I feel like
after he was rocked, I think his mistake
Excuses. I knew it was coming.
Come on, man. Look, man, you talked about the man having heart. He was still fighting.
Right.
I tell people this all the time, bro. Look here, man. Heart.
For sure.
That keep you in the fight. Mm-hmm. That don't win you the fight.
No.
True.
This wins you the fight right here. Knowing how to outthink that man. Knowing how to outmaneuver that man. And having the right game plan. But I also tell people, now look here, because this is something that also that Bivol faced when he fought Beterbiev. A lot of people, I'm gonna speak real big with this one because I gotta let people know it's behind the Gloves podcast. But look, a lot of people who's the keyboard warriors, keyboard thugs, who never laced up a pair of gloves before, never got in there. They can sit on the outside and analyze the fight and say, this how you beat this guy. You can have a game plan. Coming up with the proper and the right game plan, that's the easy part. The hard part is getting in there and executing that game plan. How you gonna execute your game plan when you got a man in there that's gonna stop you from trying to do anything you're trying to do?
I feel like
it's hard.
I don't think they had a game plan in this fight.
You
know what I'm saying? Because it's like he had you in 3.5-inch reach. You over there fighting like you got the reach. You know what I'm saying? Like you over here trying to jab, but like, come on, my guy.
I think his huge mistake was like when he got rocked and he got dropped. He sat there and still. I mean, yes, it's good to show heart for the fans.
But he should have been tied him up.
Yeah, when he did the right time was smother and clinch.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it looked wrong. and everybody made fun of Devin Haney when he did that. But Devin Haney went the distance, and unfortunately,
he got cooked too.
Devin Haney got cooked.
For sure.
Devin Haney was able to go the distance because imagine if Devin, after he got dropped the first time, he just sat there and
tried to swing with him.
Yeah, imagine he tried to sit there and bang with Ryan.
Hey man,
Ryan would have stopped him in like the second round.
For sure.
So
hey man, look. Hey, these motherfucking gummy bears smacking, you know what I'm saying? Hey, these motherfuckers hitting. No, man, but
you weren't able to eat that when you was boxing, huh?
Hell no. Slim, you ain't. Slimmy. I went, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here looking like a motherfucking bodyguard right now.
all of what he missed out on.
You. I'm not going. Looking at it. No, but man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I said, proper preparation prevents poor performance, right? Did you prepare properly for this fight? Did you? Did y'all come up with the right game plan? I feel like, man, look here, I ain't big on telling people to get rid of their corner. I'm not big on that. Stick with the people that help you get here. The people that help you get here, stick with those people. But if those people who help you get here are now guiding you wrongly, got you going every which way, because in the fight with Mendoza, they should have pulled you out that fight. The cut happened early enough to it be called a no contest. They kept you in the fight. For what reason? Did they think you was going to knock Mendoza out? Maybe, because they was going off his last fight. But if you go off his previous fights, even his fight with Lubin, he cooked Lubin. In his fight with, what's the guy name?
Ocampo?
No, the fight he lost. Mendoza.
Yep.
He was cooking Mendoza until he got caught with a punch. So this man is a tough competitor. He's not some cakewalk. Y'all should have pulled him out the fight. Now for this fight, you don't prepare properly and you have the wrong game plan going into the fight. You ain't got to tell me what game plan you have. No, it was wrong. It was either the game plan was wrong or he just was doing his own damn thing and not listening to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get fighters like that.
Never thought of that.
They don't trust what you're telling them, so they go out there and do their own thing. But I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when you in there, because your trainer can tell you things from the outside, from what he see on the outside, but you're feeling something different from what you're dealing with on the inside. And sometimes what your trainer is telling you is not working at that moment. So sometimes as a fighter, you have to improvise. You have to improv. You have to come up with different things, but doing that, you're working on everything you worked on in the gym, but you're just not going off based on what your coach told you, because that's not working right now.
Yeah.
But let me open this up right here, and what my coach is telling me is gonna fall in play.
Yeah.
So maybe he was doing that, but whatever he was doing,
but he
just wasn't working.
He got dropped too early. Then
I mean,
third round he got stopped. So it's like, did you really use anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because starting off, you was trying to jab with him, and that wasn't working. That boy Bakhram's jab was stiff,
crispy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I said, our jab come off, bam! I said, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, I think my nose started to leak a little bit. I had to make sure my shit wasn't bleeding.
Yeah.
That motherfucking jab was crispy.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised at the check cook. That every single time he was coming in, man, and every time he was outside, the left hook was always catching him.
Cooking the man.
It's just his timing is great.
Cooking the man.
That guy's timing is great. His power is great. I mean, I do think his only huge issue is like the fact that he stands like really, really tall.
He stands tall.
He stands really tall.
You know why he stand tall? I'm gonna tell you why he stand tall. No. Damn. Hey, they gonna be busting. Hey, I saw some juice fly in my mouth. No more. But hey, these joints must. But no, let me tell you why he stand tall. He stand tall because he's what? 5'11"?
5'11".
He stand tall because he's a tall guy, right? Mm-hmm. He stand like that because he's using one of his best attributes
to be to be
more successful in the fight. So why am I finna come down to your level a little bit to allow you to be able to hit me? No, I'm gonna stay long. I'm gonna stay long. And I'm gonna stay killing you from the outside. I'm gonna stay pick. Come here. Yep. You going that way? You going that way? I'm gonna throw the right hand to get you to go that way. You know why? Because I don't even want the right hand. I want that left hook because that's what you're giving me. So I'm gonna throw his. This my decoy. I'm gonna put everything on that. He was walking straight to it. Getting cooked.
Damn.
He was getting cooked so much. I started to call Papa John's. Come get this oven baked pizza. This man cooked.
Yo, yeah.
We ain't never seen that man get cooked like that.
Ever.
Not even in the fight when he was leaking with front daughter. Not even that fight. He was in that fight.
Yes.
This man got cooked so bad. I'm honestly, I was screaming. You can ask them over here. I was screaming to stop the fight. He's taking more punishment, and the punishment he's taking. Yeah, Bakhram is punching like that, man. That man can get seriously hurt.
Yeah, they threw the towel in a little late.
Definitely.
The ref did a terrible job, to be honest. After the second
I'm going to give you one more chance. So you Biggie now? You Biggie?
Yeah, after what was it, the third drop? He was like on shaky, and the ref let him go back in there. So
Matter of fact, the second round, right before the bell end, that last drop, the last time he dropped it in the second round, when he got up, the referee say, step this way. He stumbled a little bit. No, stop the fight. Stop it.
Yeah, man.
Stop it. I know it's a few seconds left in this fight. Yeah. I know it's a few seconds, but those few seconds can be a few seconds too late, man.
Straight up.
Those few seconds can be the difference between you going home with your family or you never seen your family again.
I'm sure they took him to the hospital after that fight.
Definitely. Definitely. He's in the back getting seen by, I'm tell you what happened. The protocol, you in the back getting seen by a doctor, and the moment they don't even allow you to go, sometimes don't even allow you to go change. They cut your wraps off, and you hop right in the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? Woo. They take you straight there. You know what I'm saying? They take you straight there.
Word.
Yeah. And they do MRI scans, x-rays. They got to make sure, so it won't be, so they won't be held liable for anything without you getting the proper, you know what I'm saying, medical attention after a fight like this. Because you got cook, oven baked, biscuits, 3-piece, spicy, with a drink, you know what I'm saying? Hey, crazy, man.
Yeah, that was that fight. It was a great fight, though. I will say that
for how long it lasted.
That was a great fight.
The fans got what they was.
Yeah,
hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Great fight.
Hey, shout out, Al Heyman, because that was also a free card.
Word?
That was free. That was Amazon's first free card, which they promised us that they'll give us some free cards along with pay-per-view cards. But that was their first free one. And their first free one, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, it did not disappoint.
Man, that was
not.
Woo, that was a great
and
fight.
Mind you, I wasn't even gonna watch this Tim Tszyu fight. I'm like, I might have to watch no Tim Tszyu fight, Bakhram. But as I do my reporting on these fights, I have to do my due diligence. And I said, I won't be doing my audience and my subscribers any justice if I just report on Tim Tszyu without knowing nothing about Bakhram. So I said, I'm going to look at Bakhram. I even put together a little highlight clip because I'm like, y'all need to know that this man is punching. This man, and he's technically sound.
Yep.
And there he was.
Yeah, I need to look up more of his fights because I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan
now.
My mistake, this fight, like, I didn't do any research. I'm going to be honest. I looked at the fight. I looked at it plainly. And normally, I go into the box ring. I look at the big fights. I try to find which of their fights was their best performance. I try to see how they would perform against, how that best performance would do against their opponent's best performance.
Right.
But this time, I just looked at the fight, and I was like, man, Tim Tszyu got it. Because, that was a huge casual moment.
Oh.
He said that was a huge casual moment.
Yo.
Yeah, it was.
Yo, they updated this quick. Now, mind you, I was just telling y'all. I was just telling y'all reason why how they had it. Reason because they had what's his name? They had Tim Tszyu at number 2, so they were trying to line him up. I feel like they were trying to line him up for a Terrence Crawford fight. Hey, they updated that quick. They updated that quick. Guess what? Number 2 now.
Bakhram.
Definitely.
He's number 2?
Number 2, right behind Terrence Crawford. They put him at number 2. They say, hey, this man punching. Put him at number 2 before we get fired. Put him at number 2.
That's
Box rate. They got him at number 2. They got they updated so my next question for y'all, you know what I'm saying, like with the performance that Bakhram just put on, we all know that Terrence. Now the thing is, because I don't want people to get things misconstrued or misunderstood. The thing is, with the landscape of or super welterweight, 154 pounds, Terrence is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Terrence is here. He's the Canelo of that weight class. I'm not saying Terrence is not like that, but with that division being somewhat stacked now, we don't know if Terrence is the best in that division. We have to see those guys fight each other.
Right.
Now, Terrence, he's definitely the most accomplished in that division.
Oh,
That's
sure.
why he's there. That's why he's number 1. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, I base things off of accomplishments, yes, but I base things off accomplishments that you're doing in that current weight class. So
he's new to it, so he really has.
So when he was number 1 at 47, you undisputed.
Right.
You that guy. You have all the titles.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be there. But I base things off titles as well. When it comes to placing you ranked wise, I don't base things off of accomplishments. I base things off of what you're doing in that weight class and the titles that you have. Now, I really think that Fundora, him having the WBC and the WBO title, he should be number 1. But with rank and stature, they have Terrence Crawford right there.
I think because they are going off of he came from being undisputed, and I think also because Crawford's skill set is like
like I said,
master technician.
Honest opinion, I do feel like he's that guy at 54.
Yeah,
he's the creme de la creme. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He's the guy to beat. He's the Canelo of that division. But other guys that's more accomplished in that division,
right,
is a Fundora. You know what I'm saying? He have more titles.
Straight
and
up.
These guys is familiar with that weight because that's where they've been.
Exactly.
That's where they've been campaigning the majority of their career, if not their whole career. Terrence Crawford just stepped in that weight class.
Yeah. I also think that the reason why they place him at number 1 is probably because, out of everybody there, he's ranked the highest on the pound for pound list.
Right.
Yeah, based off of accomplishments.
And I do think that you're right that we should, if we're gonna base like division rankings, this isn't a pound for pound ranking. This is a division ranking.
It's division ranking.
So you would rank people based on how well they perform in that division,
exactly
how they performed in a previous division.
Yeah,
because that's a pound for pound ranking, not a division ranking. So I would say Crawford. Yeah, he's the guy to beat, like y'all said. But there's multiple guys like we've seen. Like I can't pronounce his name, but that guy he can crack. Yeah, Bakhram.
Good. Because how do you have a champion like Fundora with 2 titles? How do you have him at number 5?
That's
this now mind you, this is BoxRec.
Yeah, true.
And BoxRec should be on they ish. You know what I'm saying, but sometimes they don't be, which is ridiculous. If you're gonna rank fighters, rank them how they should be ranked. If I got a title, because sometimes guys with titles, I even seen on BoxRec guys with titles be ranked like number 10 on BoxRec. How he ranked number 10, and he's the guy that you're chasing. He's the guy that you want to beat. He's the guy with something.
Is it because because of the didn't he get knocked out? The knockout loss.
Hey.
He's like, hey,
I mean-
hey. I think that's what
Fundora?
they,
But-
yeah, that's what they're
But
holding
Fundora,
against him.
That's in the past. Man.
But you also have
Get it, but that happened
but
in that division
this
too.
the thing though. With they just updated. That's why they put Bakhram at number 2. But with your update, you still got Fundora at number 5, and you got Masvidal at number 4. He took a loss too, and he don't even have nothing.
Sure.
I think because of how he took the loss, they're like, oh, he could have,
fun, but you also-
Stop
Crawford.
that cap, bro.
Belts.
They need to stop. Like, come on, man.
You know these damn politics.
Yeah, but look,
motherfuckers.
this is the thing.
You
This is
know?
the thing. If I'm competing in your division, right? What am I competing for?
The titles.
Okay. So if I have what you're competing for, what should I be ranked?
Below you.
If I have what you're competing,
Like, look,
you should be
I got the
ranked
title.
over. Yeah.
Oh, if you
You
got
should
the
be
title,
ranked
Yeah.
over.
I should be ranked over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, let me. What if you look at who did he lose to?
Who?
Who was Fundora's loss?
Brian Mendoza, but
And what is he ranked? Is he even in the rankings?
Ryan Mendoza.
He lost his last
Mendoza.
If he not even in the rankings and he beat this dude,
Mendoza.
that's gonna hurt your stock.
I mean, Mendoza
Right?
at the time, he went. Mendoza was the guy. I think he was. He fought Zoo for the vacant. That's how Zoo became the champion. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Mendoza was a
Look,
only
you
had,
can't
like,
even
one
find him on that, huh?
Mendoza. The reason I can't find him is because I believe his last fight.
He lost.
No. I believe he haven't fought in a while, so maybe he's not. Maybe they don't. Oh, he is active. Okay. Ooh, wee.
Look. Hey,
Damn, that's right.
that says it all,
That's
right
why I
there.
want to find him.
Look, he way down there on the list.
Boxrec done buried this man. He got. How y'all have him ranked at number 30?
So this is what I'm saying.
He got-
Let me look at it like this. So this number 30 knocked out this man who carries 2 belts. Now, yeah, I get it. He's got 2 belts now after that, but you got beat by, like, I'm not gonna call Mendoza a scrub or nothing like that, but you got beat by someone who you should have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think he would be higher in the ranking poll.
Yeah, during going into that fight, Fundora was the guy to beat, Mendoza. But I mean, Mendoza's not no scrub. He only had like 1 loss at the time, right? Or he has
Yeah,
he
he on it.
loss. I mean, and he could crack. I always knew Mendoza could crack. Going into that fight, I mean, I had Fundora, but I mean, Fundora losing to Mendoza like that, I mean, Mendoza's not a bad loss.
The only thing. All right, a little technical difficulty. But the only thing, but with that little speech you just gave, B, I mean, my fault. That little speech you just gave, D.
What's wrong with it?
No, the speech that D just gave.
Oh.
I got hit him with the right one for it. What he gave was so beautifully spoken, so I got to hit him with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason I feel like they put get this right real quick. Pardon me. The reason I feel like maybe they put Mendoza
So low on the list?
it's because his losses was like back-to-back losses, right?
How many losses he got now?
He got 4 losses. But
Okay, there we go. Look.
hold up. After he beat after he knocked out Fundora, because he also knocked out Jason Rosario, which is a ex-champion.
Former champion.
You know what I'm saying? And then he knocked out Fundora, right? Then he went over to Australia and fought Tim Tszyu, lost unanimous decision, and then lost another unanimous decision to Sergey Bohochuk. Now, with that being said, hold up. Did Bohochuk have a title? Did he?
No, I don't think so. I think they're fighting for a vacant title.
Okay. Well, back-to-back losses. But why back-to-back losses? Why would you bury him all the way down on the ranking list like that? Now, if y'all bury him all the way down on the ranking list like that after 2 losses, why BoxRec, in my opinion, let's get this right. Why BoxRec? Why would you have Tim Tszyu with the updates? Why would you have Tim Tszyu still in number 6 then? Those one back-to-back losses. We didn't just see him get cooked. Or at least Mendoza lost unanimous decision. We just saw Tim Tszyu get cooked.
Yeah.
And under 3. Now I said, I ain't say this, but I was thinking with the highlights I seen of Bakhram, it's gonna be an all action packed fight. They're gonna be in that throwing things, and somebody might go to sleep because both of them can punch.
Man, that shit was.
I just didn't know that the man was gonna get like. I thought the fight might be action packed from round 1 to round 6 or 8, and then it might start to die down. These guys' power start to make die down a little bit. I did not know that. I knew he was punching from what I seen, but like I said from what I seen, Bakhram wasn't in there with the opposition that Tim Tszyu have faced. Tim Tszyu may have faced, he faced former world champions. He faced, the creme de la creme of that division. And Bakhram, I wasn't saying that on his resume. So I said, you know what? He's punching, so Tim might have to make some slight adjustments. And ain't none of that matter. Because he was punching. And in fights, with all of the IQ and the skill that you might have, you can have a lot of skill up here. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you in there with somebody who don't have as much skill as you, but is punching way harder than you, they're going to always be in the fight because at the end of the day, they always got that equalizer. I don't have to have fast feet like you. I don't have to have fast hands. If I can just catch you one time with this, you're going to sleep. Just like Deontay Wilder. He wasn't technically sound. He was an Olympian, yes, but he was an Olympian because he can punch. He won the bronze because he can punch. He won world titles because he can punch. He was not technically sound. And they called him Deontay Wilder. I call him Deontay Wilder. Because he's wilder. He's wilder than anybody who I've ever seen. He's not fundamentally sound at all. Yeah. But what keeps him in fights is what?
All right.
Having that equalizer. So Bakhram is going to always be in a fight because he's got that equalizer.
Man, he jab, hook. He got a nice little arsenal.
Strong jab too.
Yeah,
real strong.
His skill set's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought he was. At first, I was thinking Tim Tszyu, man, he's got it. But then the instant, like I was talking to B and y'all was just like, man, the check hook is landing, the right hand is landing, everything was landing from an outside distance. I was kind of realizing from like that point on that the fight was gonna kind of take a turn. I didn't want to like realize it, but the fight was definitely taking a turn because like y'all said, he was just staying on the outside consistently, and that's what caused him to get cracked.
That man was landing everything. What wasn't he landing? I think one thing I didn't see him land because he probably didn't throw it was an uppercut.
Right.
But a right hand, land. Left hook, land. Jab, land. He was hitting that man with everything but the kitchen oven. He was landing everything.
Yeah, he was solid in his whole offensive output, man.
And Tim Tszyu was not taking it well. I wish I had the playback feature, but hey, with Amazon, they want to wait till they re-upload the fight. They don't allow you to play it back like the Zone and Top Rank. But I wish I could play it back so I can walk y'all through because it wasn't long. It was only 12 minutes. I mean, My fault. Less than 12 minutes because fight ended in the third round.
Mhm.
So, fight was crazy, man. I hope y'all watched it. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was a good one.
My next question though was with that division being you got Crawford up here.
Yeah.
Right under him now you have Bakhram, right? Then you have Virgil Ortiz, then you have Masvidal, and then you have Mendoza. Y'all can move Tim Tszyu.
You know what I'd like to
They
see?
still got Tim Tszyu in there. Bohachuk.
Who?
Bakhram and Virgil.
Virgil.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Sensational.
I think,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
2-3. 2-3, fight it out.
Hey.
I don't know. Virgil fights weight like okay. It's because I'm not the hugest fan of Virgil, even though he's from Texas, right? Virgil's problem, he fights way too similar to sorta similar to Zeus, stance and everything. Sorta.
And he don't move his head either.
Yeah, my money's on a knockout. Bakhram knocking that boy out.
Definitely.
That's where my money's at.
A better fight would probably be Madrimov. They're both
For sure.
They're both, from a similar European background, or is Uzbekistan Asian or European? I forgot. And Uzbekistan is coming off a very close fight with Crawford, and it would be a good way to come back.
I say it would be a better fight, but I feel like a more entertaining fight would be the Virgil.
Yeah,
because they're gonna bang.
Because this is my thing with the Masvidal fight. I feel like if he pull the same thing he pulled with Terrence, it's not a knockout not gonna come. You know why? He gonna be on that on that faint shit.
Yeah, the whole night.
He gonna be on that like damn man, you having a seizure? What the fuck man say? Slow down, man. And he ain't gonna let you get off.
Right.
Because as he's doing all this feint, he's not punching either.
Word.
That's why people were saying like, man, that was a close fight. Terrence might have lost that. Well, no, he didn't. The man was doing all on feints and wasn't throwing nothing. Oh man, in boxing. At least how I got taught. I got taught the right way, you know what I'm saying? I came across a few trainers in my time, you know what I'm saying? I came across the Emmanuel Stewarts, the Sam Colonnas, the Bobby Biddens, you know what I'm saying? The Pernell Whitakers, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it all. And you're taught when you feint, let that man show what he gonna do. He might show you his hand. You know what I'm saying? Next time you feint, you punch off those feints. Punch off those feints. Don't just sit there and just. What you doing, man?
Right. I think that.
What you doing?
That boy was scared, man. He was in there with the
he
pound
knew something
for pound.
might be coming back
he was
at
in
him.
there with the pound for pound. He wasn't trying to get caught off of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had Crawford winning, but I thought before the fight, like I told y'all before the fight, Madrimov was gonna give him trouble. I mean, like you said, yes, he was just fainting.
That's because you a Crawford hater.
Wait.
Oh, we got a Crawford hate over here.
Oh, wait.
No, I got drops for Crawford haters too. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, these one of them. Let's hear that drop, man.
My drop for the Crawford haters. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, for those of you who don't like Crawford, y'all gonna just hate everything this man do. So I gotta.
Because at the end of the day, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Hey man, if you gonna hate, continue to hate on greatness. He's continuing to show you he great. Now I'm not gonna lie, I do want to see that man fight Canelo. They offering Canelo a bag. I wouldn't mind to see the fight, but before they get to it, you know what I'm saying, I'll definitely like because they're saying Crawford might come back in like January, so he gotta have something, and they might line up a fight for him and the Tim Tszyu. I mean not Tim Tszyu, but a friend daughter, or him in the fight with possibly Canelo. They're trying to see if Canelo gonna take the bag. I like to see him take the bag, but before I like to see him take the bag, let's get to this list. Like I said, we got Crawford. He's at the top.
What's another good fight y'all would like to see on that list?
With who?
For at 154.
At 154?
Yeah.
Like he just spoke with Hutch up. I mean, Bakhram and or the 2 and 3, Bakhram and Ortiz. That'd be a good fight. Or uh, Bohachuk and Mazmudov. Nah, I'm gonna
If
say
Zoo want to come back, I feel what you're saying. Him fighting in Australia, to build it back up.
yeah.
But maybe getting there with Madrimov, I think that would be something decent for him. Because
Zoo.
yeah,
Don't do that.
I don't even think Madrimov would take the fight.
Don't do that. Mazmudov would definitely take the fight with
I mean,
with Zoo, seeing what just happened. And you know why? Because they're gonna bring you over to Australia and they're gonna offer you a big bag for it. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna turn down that, especially if it's a fight that how he just got done his last fight. He just got cooked, and he's not. He might not be at this point if they offer that fight you know like now. Like no, he's not mentally prepared for any fight right now. The only thing he should be mentally prepared for is just to take a mental break. Because you're automatically suspended after a fight like that. I think he got like a 90-day automatic suspension. So you can't fight. You can't. They don't even want you training, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
damn word.
They want to make sure this is right, man. They got to make sure everything is good.
That's dope. I like that.
I wouldn't want him to fight.
You know.
And especially after losing to a champion, I wouldn't want to see him fight Madrimov at all. Like I said, I would want to go down. If I was him after the break, like Coach Say was talking about, I would want to go. Like I would take a route like similar to what he was saying. Fight down in Australia. Get your name back in, and then once everything's set back up and you feel like you're ready again, then go back on that path. Don't go right back.
I just
on.
feel like because then it's like it's like he's almost having to start back over, and yeah, he can go and
but you have to after a fight like that. You have to rebuild. How you gonna build something off of what just happened? You can't build off that. You got to rebuild.
I feel like because it's like at him being a fighter, he's already got everything that he needs. The problem was if he's not going into the fight with an actual plan of this is how I'm gonna beat this dude, because you got all the skills, but if you don't apply your skills in a certain way, if you thinking, oh, I'm gonna fight you this way, and you get beat, you got beat because that your planning was flawed.
But having all of the skills can be one thing. Who's gonna bring? Well, how am I trying to put it? Okay, having all the skills can be one thing.
He need a Bomac in his corner.
No. Yes,
Bomac, look out for that boy Zoo.
That's what I was gonna say. Who's gonna help you elevate those skills and polish those skills so you can be better? Because having all those skills can be one thing, but having all those skills but the wrong corner can be detrimental.
I think that's
detrimental to your career.
Yeah, so we all in agreement. Zoo corner might be a little
be a little shaky. Might be a little shaky.
I'm not
as, shaky.
Like when it comes to experience of trainers and stuff, I don't got this guy. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to trainers and stuff like that. But overall, I don't know Tim's situation with his corner. But like you were saying, it seems pretty off considering the fact that
shaky.
The corner made no adjustment. I mean, he went out there and did the same stuff he did
from round 1 to round 3. Exactly.
I mean, that doesn't sound too long. But
I wish they would have let us hear the corner too, like what they were saying in the corner.
Why would I think it's a good thing we didn't hear it.
Why?
Shaky.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably because they didn't.
Was Harlem shaky?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have liked to hear it. I would have liked to have heard it because sometimes I like to see how trainers are thinking and how trainers are coaching their fighters when they're in it. Because you know what I'm saying, I coach guys, so I want to see and I want to hear if he's giving him the right instructions.
Right.
Because also, like I said, he's working with the guy who trained his father. And him and his father have two different fighting styles. His father also fought the way he fought because he was perfectly built at that weight class. He had the right height. He wasn't too short, wasn't wasn't extremely tall, and he can punch. Now, Tim Tszyu ain't punching like his daddy was punching.
Hey, so-
You know what I'm saying? And I just think he need to rebuild, man. Like the same thing with Wilder. Like Wilder, these last few runs he been having, he's been getting cooked. Wilder, if he's going to continue to fight, he just need to rebuild. I mean, like have some fights.
That boy Wilder need to call it quits.
Man, have some fights in Alabama, bro. Have some fights in Alabama, man. Get some of your cousins to come lace the gloves up with you. Knock some of them.
Take your ass. Take your ass back to the amateurs.
Hey, knock some of them motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? Like knock them out. But Wilder, he's gonna always have that.
I don't even know if he got that anymore, Sid.
That never leaves.
No, I understand it never leaves the power, but his confidence was so shaky in that last fight. It's like he didn't even want to let that go. It was like,
you know why? You know why? I'm trying to see this. Somebody else's experience is why a fighter never
like a fighter losing.
Matter of fact, did y'all? I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if D saw it, but D be up on his fights. Did y'all see? And what's his name? Like fight at 135. Should be fighting at 130. Chris Colbert.
Oh,
His last fight
with Rayo.
No. His last fight. You know, he just fought.
Oh no.
Yeah. He just fought.
Who did he fight?
He fought on Wednesday. On one of them.
I was.
What car was that?
He ain't promote that too well.
No. It was promoted, but he just it wasn't with Al Heyman them. It was I think it was like the Red. Was it? Box.
Box Pro. Pro Box.
Pro Box. Yeah.
Oh.
Pro Box. You know they do their shows on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I think I heard what you're talking.
So how he was fighting that fight, people didn't understand why he didn't look like the Chris Colbert. He got cooked. His cornerman stopped the fight.
What?
His cornerman told him, the previous round told him, if you don't go out there and show me something, I'm stopping the fight. He went out there, holding, was getting hit. All you see is a white towel go in.
It was from that last ass up fight, huh?
Yeah. His cornerman was looking. I mean, he looked at his cornerman like, "What? Why did you start the fight?" Hey, people. Now, bring it back in. Why I'm saying what I'm saying is because same thing with Wilder. People don't understand why a fighter is not fighting like this or he's not letting the right hand go. It's called being gun shy. And being gun shy is basically you're a little timid up here because when you got knocked out or you got destroyed in the previous fight or maybe a fight or two before, mentally you're not all the way there. That's why I say it's important. Hopefully they do it with Tszyu. It's important that get him some fights back in Australia so he can build that confidence back up.
Right.
Let him build that confidence. Let him get back to knocking people out so he can believe that, okay, I am really that.
Okay.
Even if it's false. Let me believe it. Because if I believe it up here, even if it's false, if I believe it up here, I'm going to fight like it.
Right.
You can give a guy some Jordan clothes and give him the new Jordans and the Jordan warm-up t-shirts and everything, some shorts and everything. He might be garbage, but he might go out there and play like some.
Right.
He might have something good. He might might have a good pass on him or something.
Till he face somebody who really jawed it.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, let him rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Let him rebuild. But back to Chris Colbert. After being knocked out like that against Rayo, going down face down, yams up. He's a little timid up here. Yeah. So that shot that he's usually used to let go, used to let them hands go.
Right.
Now he's timid because he's like, if I let this combination, I might get caught with something.
Right.
I don't want to get knocked out like that again. Same thing with Wilder. If I let this right hand go with everything, and he meet me with something, I might get knocked out again. So so fighters get gun shy. That right hand that they normally knocking guys out with, they hold it and they hesitate with it. It's called being gun shy. They hesitate with it. And sometimes not all the time, because some fighters do have those fights where they go through that rebuilding stage and they get back to where they used to be. But sometimes it's only right if you get to that point of your career, retire.
That's what,
Retire.
I don't think Wilder's in any shape to keep continuing. He doesn't. He's too. I feel like he's old. He's not. I mean, he was never young in the first place.
Yeah.
To be honest. I mean, but like from a boxing standpoint, his prime is long gone.
Yeah.
And he's, like you said, gun shy. He doesn't want to do half the stuff he used to do, and he said it before in interviews and always stuff like that. And I mean, at this point in his career, retiring is the best option. He's out of his prime. He's not the same man he was before, not the same boxer. So.
Mama said you weren't the same man before you was either. No, man. I say it's because I'm not with you need to retire, because you know what I'm saying, let that man figure out when he need to retire. He's the boxer. He's not in there. I'm not in there. I'm not the one in there getting hit by these big ass heavyweights. I feel like Wilder, he's a small heavyweight. He's only about 220, 228, something like that.
Go down to like what? Cruiser?
No, don't even go down. They have another weight class in there called, I think it's called Bridger weight. Yeah, which is from 200 to I think 220.
Oh, okay.
Right there. You can get another title. You can knock those guys out because ain't nobody really at Bridger weight. Ain't nobody there. But you fight these guys, same thing as who the man that got knocked out by Bacoli?
Oh, Jared.
You fighting these guys that's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", weighing 300 pounds. These guys cracking, man.
That's a big boy, man.
Man, I done broke your neck with that. Man, come on, man. So, Wilder, you can't have some fights in Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Call some of your cousins up. Hey, cuz, you want to get a bag real quick? Hey, man, come down here to Tuscaloosa Convention Center and put these gloves on. Let me knock you out. Matter of fact, and call your baby mama boyfriend too. Tell me he can come down too.
No,
I'm gonna get 3 of y'all out of here real quick and get back in the winning column.
Right.
Because trust and believe me, man. I know how boxing works, man. And Wilder, he's a made man, so he don't need to take dangerous fights. Yes, those dangerous fights can get you the big money, but you're taking it's still a high risk fight. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with taking low risk, low reward type fights right now. You a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. So take some fights that you know gonna be wins, and they don't even have to be televised. They don't. Get 3 or 4 of them.
Right.
They don't have to be televised. Get those 3 or 4 knockouts in.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, once you pop back up, and they see, oh, he just knocked out 3 or 4 guys. Oh, such and such ain't ready for him. He's knocking guys out. Wilder back. No, Wilder ain't really back, but Wilder just might be back because he might have that confidence where he's able to let that right hand go now. Because in the fight when he fought, what's the guy name from New Zealand?
Parker.
When he fought Joe Parker, and in the fight when he fought Zilli Zane, he didn't let that right hand go like we seen him let it go. He didn't let it go.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I feel like, it's like you could fight, these dudes, but it's like with AJ. We thought he was back.
Man,
let me tell you.
Before we get to AJ, we're going to get to AJ. We're going to get to AJ. Before we get to AJ, though, since we was just, like I said, before we get to AJ, we just got done talking about the Bakhram and the Tszyu fight. So we can cap this. So we can cap that off. So we can get to the other juicy topics in this boxing, because that's something that always happening in boxing. What's next for Bakhram, in y'all opinion? Who would y'all? Because you got a title, you got the IBF. Would you unify, or would you just fight somebody else just to stay active?
Unify.
Unify. Who you unifying with?
I think he should unify with Fundora. Because after beating the god that everybody really thought like was this close to beating Fundora, I would go to Fundora. I mean, shoot, his confidence gotta be high after that. And I mean, I would go to Fundora and I would try and get a fight with him, get
That's
the
3
belts.
belts right
Yeah,
there.
free
You
belts.
3 belts, yeah.
Unless Fundora changed from a different man in these past few months, I mean, shoot, he's still gonna be trying to fight on the inside with you and stuff like that.
he ended up doing that.
And
You
then
know,
he'll get
Crawford gonna
cracked.
take.
He'll get cracked. And then
Okay,
Crawford gonna take that.
okay.
Crawford gonna want to go undisputed.
Now, speaking like that, okay, I get what you're saying. Now, that's speaking from dream matches, hypotheticals, because we all know that Fundora can't make the moves that he want to make because Crawford like, no. We already had negotiations.
Word.
I'm really next in line for that title.
Oh.
So realistically, because I think Crawford gave Fundora the okay to like I think move ahead with a fight with somebody. I forgot who.
Spence.
I think they were talking about Spence, but I think Spence is also in talks for a fight with Fundora after his next fight. I'm not sure. I gotta do more on that. Look up more on that. But I think Crawford only did that, allowing Fundora to have another fight before they actually sit down. I think he only did that because he's trying to line up something bigger for himself, like a Canelo
like
fight.
a Canelo or something. Yeah.
So if Canelo don't take the bait, and then okay, Fundora, you can come over here. Let me get that title real quick. But as of right now, with the landscape of the 154 pounds, we have 4 titles, 3 guys. Fundora, he have 2 of the titles, the WBC and the WBO. We have Bakhram with the IBF, Terrence Crawford with the WBA. I would like, because I'm not about fighting this guy to fight that guy to fight this guy to fight that guy. Oh, man. I like when it's one face in that one division, one guy with all the titles, like how the light heavyweight division is right now. The man at that division, if you want something, you have to go through Bellaviv. You have to go through him. If you want something, I mean, at heavyweight now, you had to go through just Usyk. Now you got to go to Usyk and what's that, Dubois?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dubois. Dubois is like the bodyguard.
That needs to be a rematch.
Woohoo.
Dubois and Usyk.
Usyk, yeah.
We need that rematch.
Definitely.
We need that rematch because I believe that was a
low blow.
No, I felt it was a solid
body shot.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't feel it was low.
Same here. I feel like it was a solid body shot.
I could see why people think it's a low blow, and I could see why people think it's a body shot. Because when you look at the replay, his glove is clearly on the belt, but it's not low enough on the belt where it's hitting this.
He made it seem like he was getting punched in the...
Coming from, I gotta give it to y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? This, I don't just talk about this like I don't talk about it like I don't know what I'm doing. Let me let y'all know something. Because this is even for those of you out there who think that it was a low blow. As a fighter, I've been hit with low blows before, and I've been hit with shots on the belt. On the belt, it's still considered low, but it's not a low blow. Now, low blow, I'm gonna show y'all what a shot landed on Usyk. I'm gonna show you what a low blow is. Now, a low blow is getting hit with a shot here, right there. You get hit with a shot right here. That's considered the belt line.
Right.
It's illegal because it's below your navel, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a low blow. It's not a shot that will cause you to go to the ground and roll around like you just
like he was putting on.
No. So in my belief, what happened was
he was hurt with that.
He got caught with a good body shot.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that these Eastern European guys don't like it to the body. They don't take good body shots. Like Kovalev, he never took good body shots. You know what I'm saying? Bosnick, you know what I'm saying, don't take good body shots. Uh, Gennady Golovkin don't take good body shots. But guys that they're fighting don't go to their body enough.
Right.
But
Do you think it's the intimidation factor? Because with fighters like GGG and them,
yeah, because you're taking the risk by going to the body. If I'm fighting you and I'm going here, because Tim Tszyu took risks.
Yeah, he was
So
going. Yeah.
You saw what he was rewarded with, right? By taking that risk. Now with going to the body, because it's the same thing that I asked for, and I felt like Bivol should have did it against Better Beef, or Better Beef should have did it against Bivol. I feel like it should have went to the body. But with Bivol going, I can see why Bivol didn't do it as much as he should have. Is because when you go into the body on a guy who's punching like that, you're taking a huge risk. But I felt he should have did it in that fight, only because, look, man, yes, you're taking a huge risk, right? But low risk, low reward. You fighting a man in this division. Y'all are 1 and 2,
Right.
in this division. Go to the body. What if you're successful?
Right.
Because you're thinking, what if I'm not successful? What if I get counted? No. What if you are?
Right.
What if you are, though? What if you are successful enough where you can go to the body and land good body shots? You know what happens then? Then he slows down. He's not punching as hard no more. You're sucking his energy up out of him. So go to the body. That's why old trainers used to always tell their fighters, invest in the body. Because throughout the duration of this fight, putting those dividends in is going to play. It's going to play its part. And if this is a 12-round fight, you invest in the body by the 7th, 8th round. He's not that same fighter no more. He's not. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he should have did it, but he didn't. And a lot of fighters don't do it because they know when they in there. Most guys when they're in there with a puncher, that I can get countered, and I can be on the the worst end of that
Losing
field.
in.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that, man. But
So what's up with to kind of switch off with you and your boxing career, youngster?
yeah.
know
I
what I'm
forgot we
saying?
gotta talk about the, you know what I'm saying, the youngsters. You know what I'm saying? That's why we bring them on. That's why you brought them on the show. You mean?
You know what I'm saying? Got what? You got how many fights under your belt? 1?
2.
2?
I mean,
2 fights under your belt. He's a youngster in the game. You know what I'm saying? As we call him, you know, he's still green. He's still green. You know what I'm saying? Little youngster up under
Amateur.
the belt. You know what I'm saying? Real green. Listen, still a little wet behind the ear. Smell his breath.
Green like the shirt.
Smell his breath. Might still smell a little similar. You know what I'm saying? Definitely green. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's next for you, man? Hold on. Before we even get to what's next for you, you know what I'm saying? Because I do it on I do it on the show where I talk about fights and previous fights. Man, let's run down first fight. Fighting the Golden Gloves. You know what I'm saying? Do great things. Hey, you worked hard for it. You know what I'm saying? First fight. What was going through your mind the first fight?
I mean,
Hey, don't get no, hey, talking to Mike. Speak.
I wasn't really thinking anything because
And you weren't thinking?
I was nervous. I was really nervous, but because after the fact, I took off my glasses. I couldn't really see anything because I'm like really bad. It's like I can only see like somebody like this far away from me.
Damn, you saying you was fighting blind?
It's basically so like it didn't.
The blind boxer. We got the Muslim boxer. We got the blind boxer. We got a deaf boxer. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
I mean,
So how did that affect your mental state? Like not being able to see, was you know, did it kind of like discourage? Like where was your headspace?
It calms me down a little because the only thing that worries me about fights is the people. I'm not worried about fighting my opponent. I'm only worried about the people because, I don't want to be like seeing people's reactions and stuff. Because, I mean, I can see people's stuff, faces and the reaction in the crowd and stuff.
All right. So why do you feel like that's one of your biggest things, worrying about the people? Why do you feel like you worry about the people in there?
Well, I just kind of grew up being judged a lot and made fun of a lot. So it kind of affects me when I see other people make like reactions or anything. So I always try to like fix it or anything like that.
So you think that's a plus then, not being able to see him then?
Basically, I mean, the
Yeah.
only thing that's bad is I can't really see punches, so I gotta try and react before it comes over to me. That's why I constantly like duck down.
Head movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's like a bad habit because somebody can time me for uppercut. But I mean, being blind, it helps not being able to see the crowd. It helps.
Hey, hold on. Don't say it like that. You say being blind. Then you blind? Oh,
Not blind, but like,
You are now listening to the Beyond the Gloves podcast. Subscribe now.
Motherfucker just said he was blind, man. Hey, you might get your boxer's license taken. That shit.
I don't see why they don't let you like wear contacts. Like that don't make sense.
oh,
like,
I mean, I can. It's not like they're really gonna like notice.
mm.
But I just don't want. I don't want to be looking for my contacts after a fight.
Look, you better have a backup.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I say, in my opinion, now I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I grew up being judged, but I mean with all the siblings I got, you know what I'm saying, I grew up, I was bullied or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, until I really started letting people know, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, I'm really him. Stop messing with me. Who is him? I'm really Timothy, man. Stop messing with me. And people had to find out the hard way. Then I got stopped, I stopped being messed with. But my reason for saying this is don't worry about the people outside, man. You got a man in front of you who's trying to literally hurt you. He's being rewarded, whether on the pro level or the amateur level. He's being rewarded for hurting you. Why am I worried about the crowd or what this person might think or what this person? I don't give a damn what they think, man. I got a man in there who's a live dog who's trying to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So in order to minimize the punishment I'm gonna take in here, I have to go out there and hurt him. So don't worry about what's on the outside of the ring, man. Worry about what's on the inside of the ring. That's what you got to worry about. That's your biggest fight right there, on the inside of the ring.
Yeah.
That's what you got to deal with. You know what I mean? So after getting that first fight out the way, what was the second fight like?
Oh, the second fight, I was a lot more like ready, and I felt a lot more confident. I was more or less just wanting to go in, and my only thing that I was thinking about during the fight was just trying to win. Because I mean, they had the trophies thing laid out on the thing before, like when they was announcing our thing. So I was like, I want to get that because like I haven't had a trophy since I was like 7. So I mean, I wanted to get that and it'd be a nice collection. But
Right. I mean, and as long as you stay on the right road, you know what I'm saying, there'll be many more to come, you know what I'm saying? So they hand out a lot of those in amateurs, a lot of trophies, a lot of belts, a lot of medals, a lot of those. Now, saying you execute the second fight. So with what you learned in the first fight and the second fight, you know what I'm saying, putting your mental in the right place, what did that teach you, or what do you think that taught you leading up into your third fight? Your third fight you'll be taking, you know what I'm saying, in due time. But what do you think that done for you leading up into your third fight?
it's taught me to be a lot more responsible with my defense and stuff like that. It's taught me to think a lot smarter, because before then I was just throwing punches to be throwing punches, and I was never really a thinker, like y'all said.
Right.
And I would just be out there just trying to knock somebody's head off, but it just me in the process also getting hit too. So I've took some time, and I realized, it's like I gotta work on stuff that I gotta work on stuff. I gotta work harder too. Because I'm gonna be honest, before going to gloves, I was not really working like that.
Right.
I was just going home, and all I thought about was going to the gym, watching videos, going to sleep. I didn't work out. I didn't run. I didn't eat right. I just didn't do nothing, and it taught me after the fights, and what I learned from y'all, that I need to be more responsible, like as a fighter. That's what it taught me. Be
Has
responsible.
your punch output, have you picked that up? Because I remember Coach said used to
Yeah,
count you.
yeah,
You picking them up?
yeah, but he counts like this with the thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely picked up from after the fight. I mean, I still don't punch like that. Like, to be honest, I don't punch like really. Like, I don't throw a lot of.
Sparingly.
Yeah, I don't throw a lot of punches, to be honest, but it's definitely improved, because before I was only throwing like 45, 35 punches, right?
Yeah,
35,
yeah,
40.
yeah, and like I was saying, I feel like, in my opinion, that's like a low output for, like, especially if you're doing like a 2 minute round. That's a extremely low output. Now, when I was sparring back when I was still amateur, you know what I'm saying, me and my father and my trainer, uh, they had me in a ring in the 3 round. I mean, in a 3 minute fight, you know what I'm saying, or a 3 minute round. I had to be averaging 150 punches or more, because the amateurs is fast paced. Amateurs is not like the pros.
That's
That's
a
why
lot of punches.
that's why they don't want you in the pros. They don't want you fighting like an amateur. And in the amateurs, they don't want you fighting like in the pros. It's they but as you turn pro from the amateurs, they expect you to make that transition smoothly.
So what would you say, like, so the amateurs you're gonna throw more punches, the
Yeah,
pros you're more calculated,
yeah.
and
Because in the amateurs, there's a point system.
mm,
They clickers. It's a point system. You know what I'm saying? They're
right,
trying to see how many punches you're throwing
okay,
and ring generalship. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
so it's a point system. And in order to get up on those points, you have to let those hands go,
for
throw
sure.
Yeah.
punches. You know what I mean? So, but if you're sitting there holding your ace in the corner pocket, not letting it go, so you're falling further back on those scorecards.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I say the best thing is just let your hands go. Because uh, another great trainer of mine, you know what I'm saying, Sam Colonna, you know who you are. He also told me, you know what I'm saying, like at one point when I wouldn't let my hands go enough, he said, and I just told him, you know what I'm saying, like, and no, I'm trying to, defense, trying not to get caught with, this shot or that shot. He told me, he say it. Because a great trainer told him too. He say it. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
mm,
And the moment he said it, it clicked right then and there. You know why? Because if you got somebody in your face, what are you doing?
defending.
Exactly. So if you defending, I'm not looking for nothing really coming back
Mm,
like that, because you're not trying to get caught with these punches.
word.
So my offense is my defense. This me letting my hands go is protecting me from getting caught with shots, because your hands is in the pocket. Your
Mm,
hands right here. You ain't throwing.
right.
So let's let your hands go.
Yeah.
And if you training hard like you say you is, you ain't got to worry about getting tired,
Mm,
because you know you training hard.
right.
You putting in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you lying about it though, that's another story. If you're lying about it, that's another story.
It's gonna show in that
Exactly.
ring.
They call boxing like the truth teller.
Mm,
We call it the truth teller because that's another reason they say you can't play boxing. Because check this out. Everybody out there, check this out. Boxing is called the truth teller sport for this reason. As a basketball player, if I'm not on my A game, if I'm having an off game, what happened? Sub me in,
straight up.
pull me out. Same thing with football. Sub me in, pull me out. Coach be like, yeah, you just having an off day. You know what I'm saying? You might not be, you know what I'm saying, up on the drills like we was. You might be, you know what I'm saying, something might be going on, just having an off game.
Hmm.
Boxing ain't no put him in. No, you is him. In
Right.
him. In him.
Straight.
You your own sub. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say
So,
you supposed to be Himothy?
yeah, Himothy. So if you're not on your A game, you know what? He wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing it. It's the truth teller. So if you say you was running, you was sparring, you was sleeping, you was getting the proper rest, you was recovering, You was doing the proper training. You're doing everything you said you were doing. You're giving 145% every time you step into the gym. Every time you step into the ring. You're thinking. You're using everything that you're gifted with. You're using all that. You're training. If you say you're doing all these things, but then you stepping there on fight night, you look like boyish. You wasn't doing none of that. You were lying.
Mm-hmm.
You was lying.
Yeah, man.
You was just running your mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? You was what y'all young folks say?
Cap.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you was doing, man. So, nah, man, put the work in. Another thing I want to ask you, man, I just asked, how was the two fights or whatnot? What even got you into boxing, man?
Oh, well, I mean, you saw when I was like 12. I was 12, and I tried to join. I was I got into a fight on the bus, and then I got beat up because the dude was like a.
Hold up. We ain't gonna just, hey, we ain't gonna just skip over. You saw he just tried to speed over that shit real quick. Yeah, I was on the fight, got beat up. But then, no, we ain't gonna just speed past that. You got beat up?
He was a whole athlete, man.
Hey, I don't care. You got beat up?
Dude was buff. I was like, well, you saw how it was. I was 4'11". The dude was like almost close to 6 foot. The dude threw me.
So you got beat up on the bus?
Damn, pretty bad.
Grandma heard about it.
Grandma was the one who stepped.
Hey, hold on. I need my Fresh Prince drop. I got one little part. My mom got scared. She said you moved with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Yeah.
He said the guy threw him like Uncle Phil. Oh! You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. So you got in the fight.
And the dude is older and all that, like I said. And I was like, dang, I gotta fight.
So what grandma say, man, you need some hands.
Basically,
you need some hands.
I suggested to her, and she was like, she looked at me, she was like, basically, I need some hands, basically. So I started looking around, and then that's when I first met Tszyu.
Yeah.
I was like 12, turning 13. And then I remember hopping in there. And at the time, I was always thinking, where's the ring at, stuff like that. So then I left, and then I took a year off because I'm gonna be honest, I've always been like a really lazy kid. So I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to put the work in. I'm being dead straight honest. And then I waited way too long. I was 12 when I wanted to start, and then I was 14 when I decided to go find another gym. So then I started looking around, and then I found y'all's gym again, and then I saw you in there. I was like, "You looks familiar," and I was like,
I'm everywhere.
and that's how everything started. It's like some shit out of a Disney movie, to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, got your yams whooped.
Yep.
Grandma said, "No, this ain't happening again." He gotta learn how to. He got to get some hands because I'll be damned if this happened again. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to fight. Okay. So coming from where you come from, you know what I'm saying, like being a lazy kid, not having no really, you know what I'm saying, like did you play sports in school?
Football, and that was only 7th grade.
So being a lazy kid, not really having the ambition to like push yourself, not really having that drive versus where you're at now. What aspects of your life you can say you improved on?
Fitness, I'm not as well. I'm still sort of skinny because of genetics and everything, but I mean, I'm not as scrawny as I used to be. I've also been able to live a better school life than I was then. And just overall, everything's just improved in my life. My mental health, my physical health, everything. The only thing that didn't really change too much was the way I talk, like really low and stuff like that. Nothing else. Everything else is different. My attitude and stuff like that hasn't changed at all.
Well, no. We good up on here though. You know what I mean? So
Go ahead. No, my bad.
Man, go ahead.
Now, I was just gonna say, how do you think you went from the kid who like didn't have like the passion and desire for it as a 12, 13 year old to now you're 15 and it's like, okay, yeah, I want to do this. This is I'm something serious. What was it? What was the switch?
It was just the fact that I just didn't really like getting beat up on. I mean, after I decided to not do the thing for a while, went straight back to getting beat up on. I mean, it was bad. And then I remember I was like, yo, come on now. So then I was like, yeah, that's when it clicked. I was like, I really do gotta fight, or else, because I don't got a mouth that I can't speak for myself. So I gotta at least be able to fight back some way. So I was like, I gotta start fighting. That's when it clicked, and I was
Mm,
like, I gotta work harder, and that's how I hopped in the gym. And like I said, I didn't really work too hard, but I started like coming to the gym consistently. I was always told, if you're not gonna work outside the gym, at least put like 100% into the gym. So every time I spar, I got out the ring to spar, I was hit the bag. That's always what my grandpa used to tell me. Get out the ring, hit the bag, do something. And then if you're gonna be lazy at home, you ain't gonna be lazy at the gym. And I was always like,
how is that your confidence building up through going to the gym and everything? Has that affected your social setting in school now?
yeah, I'm able to lead a pretty normal life. I mean, I don't got anybody to really hang with, but it's not like I really wanted anybody to hang with in the first place. Because the people I was hanging with at the time, they wasn't helpful. It was actually the bullies I was hanging with because I thought they was my friends.
Mm,
And you know, I'm just happy that I'm able to lead a normal school life. My grades are much better,
mm.
and everything's so much better. I've been able to have a normal life for once. Yeah, life's been a lot better.
So boxing's been a positive for your life then.
That's why I want to. That's why I wanted to. That's what made me want to take it to another level because I want to be able to tell people like, be able to help kids and stuff like that. And to do that, you would need the money, right?
Right.
So, I mean, that's the game plan. Like, try and get big. And if I don't become a champion, I mean, at least I know I'll be able to have the money to go.
Are you setting your goals?
Yep, that's my goal. It's my new goal.
Okay.
So what's your like? So what you think your future is like with this boxing? Like, like I know you spoke about it, but is this something that you see yourself having a career in?
hmm I mean, boxing gave me a life, and I want to give it something else in return. And I mean, I want to give it a career. So that's the game. Yeah. I want to try and go pro, and I want to go pro with, um, I want to go pro.
You told me you wanted to first you wanted to do the Olympics
Olympics.
in
Yeah, I want to go
4
to the
years.
Olympics. Olympics, and if the Olympics aren't happening, and if don't make the team, unfortunately, going straight pro. I'm going straight pro, and I want to fight, tough people, tough competition, because I mean, you know, but obviously, the game plan is just to go pro and have a good career.
Now you see coming from these like the younger generation, they like to try to fast track everything. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
My advice in that, you know what I'm saying, I can just say, I mean, you still young. You know what I'm saying, like, take your time in this. You know what I'm saying, because this boxing, it can chew you up and spit you out. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, it's it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. They'll try to rush everything. They'll try to look for a quick fix thing on YouTube to try to figure out how to do this, how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, because on YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. And even the most gyms around Houston and around the world, period, you will find a lot of trainers. You'll find a lot of coaches, but you won't find a lot of teachers.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and throughout my life, I have never had in my opinion, I have never had like somebody who's working with me in my, you know what I'm saying, like training me as a boxer. I have never had a trainer. I have never had a coach. I've always worked with teachers. And teachers, they learn from like the old school way of learning things, and they really work with you until you get it right. On days that I didn't get things right, I was not even allowed to spar. It was sometimes I ain't spar like for about a whole 3-4 months. They want to make sure you know everything
Them
that they're teaching you.
fundamentals.
They want to make sure you learn everything down to a T before you actually get in there and try to, implement this in your game plan. But like I said, man, like my track list of people who I told y'all I've worked with, they're all teachers. You know what I'm saying? They all people who's going to help you grow so you can eventually start teaching this craft to somebody. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not meant to be taken fast and then try to hurry up. No, just learn it gradually and gradually and gradually and gradually. And another thing I can say is just the 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 work you get out is the work you put in. So if you're not busting your ass in that, and when I mean not busting your ass, I kid you not, especially if I had a fight coming up, when I get out that ring and sparring, or when I got there, or when I'm done with my work day in the gym, I'm not leaving the gym talking to my buddies and with all this energy. No, because I done left everything poured it out in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I done worked my ass off. I'm trying to go home to recover. I'm trying to eat, rest. So I'm not leaving with all this energy like I ain't putting no work in. You know what I'm saying? Because you act, and then I damn sure didn't act tired in the ring and then get out. And I just magically got all this motherfucking energy.
Right.
Like what I see a lot of fighters doing, you know what I'm saying? They get in the ring, they spar, and they go through the motion like they're tired, but then get out. Hold up, you just was tired. Where all this energy coming from?
Where that reserve come from?
Yeah, it's a reserve pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So I would say just bust your ass, man, and give it your all. Don't hold nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Try new things in the ring. That's the only way you can be able to polish your style, come up with your own style. You know what I'm saying? Because every fighter is unique in his own, in his or her own way. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do what works best for you, but you have to continue to practice your craft. Don't cut no corners, man. Don't cut no corners. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shortcut to stardom. Ain't no shortcut to the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying?
Greatness.
Ain't no shortcuts to it. The titles I won in amateurs, I took no shortcuts. The titles I won as a professional, I took no shortcuts. Like I was telling B and who I was talking to, was it you and Craig when I was telling y'all how I was as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to put my blood, sweat, and tears into this game. I used to work so hard when I'm supposed to be at home resting. My coach tell me, go home, go rest. You know what I'm saying? We get up at 5 a.m. We got we got to do this, that, and other. I'm at home, but I'm not resting. I just done left. I probably went to the park to go run another 4 or 5 miles. Or I'm up studying myself. Or I'm up doing ab work to try to get extra weight off. You know what I'm saying? I'm up trying to every single second trying to perfect my craft. You got to understand, you only have 24 hours in a day. Especially, okay, you a kid, you got 24 hours in a day, right? You spent 8 of that at school, right?
Yeah.
That leaves you with 16 hours, right? You spend what? I don't know how long you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Take that, you know what I'm saying? Now you probably left with, maybe about 12, 11. What you doing with those hours? Now, if you out there just effing around with them, that goes to show that you're wasting your time on trying to develop your craft. But if you're spending 8 hours at school, another, some odd hours, sleeping, so you got about 12 hours, 10, 12 hours you're left with. I would give at least about 3 hours a day perfecting my craft. When I used to leave the gym, I leave the gym and I go home and I still work. I'm just trying to come up with different things. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to perfect my craft more and more and more and more and more.
How much time you think you put in daily in working on your craft?
Gonna be 100% honest, and I'm not gonna lie. Some days I just straight up don't do anything, but I try my hardest for me as a person to improve. Because I know that if I go back to just going back to my habits of just you know eating, sleeping, I'm gonna gain weight. I'm not gonna get any better. I'm just gonna go back.
Okay, hold on.
Do I go?
My thing is, man, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I really do feel like this, man. It's our Lord's plans for me to teach, not train, for me to teach. You heard that? Not coach. For me to teach the youth. Every bump that I hit on my journey, I'm here to teach you, to correct you from hitting those same bumps, running into those same walls. So, he just spoke about. Now, I told you that what you need to do to be successful. There's no cutting corners. And he just said that sometimes he don't do nothing. That's idle time. Idle time is wasted time. That's time you can be used to perfect your craft, and you're not perfecting it. So therefore, because I'm saying, we don't cut no corners on Beyond the Gloves. We tell fighters and people how it really is. When you step in the ring on fight night, if you get defeated, you can't kick nobody in the ass but yourself. Because you had everything you needed to have to execute and get that man up out of there and to come out the victorious one. But on days when you're supposed to be working, you chilling. No, ain't no chilling. Like I said, there is no shortcuts to fame. There is no shortcuts to stardom. There is no shortcuts to the top. Trust me, if there was, I would have found them. As long as I was, I would have found every shortcut that was. Hey, I tried to look for every motherfucking corner of the cut, every shortcut. Ain't none. I found one. One.
What was that shortcut?
Hard work. That's the only shortcut I found. Hard work. You know what I'm saying? Hard work don't sleep though. You know what I'm saying? You have to work hard. You have to bust your ass, man. Like I said, because lay it out for you straight like this. 7 days in a week. How many days out of the week, out of the 7 days, how many days are you in the gym?
3 days.
3 days in the gym. So you're in the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What are you doing Tuesday and Thursday? Come on, man. Don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet now.
You, not me. I ain't the boxer.
What I do Tuesday.
Tuesday and Thursday. What are you doing?
In the gym.
Being honest, I definitely don't do nothing Tuesday.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Thursday, I definitely try to do something, but Tuesday, I don't do nothing Tuesday. I don't do nothing Tuesday. And
Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday,
or Saturday. And sometimes I don't even do anything. Not even sometimes. Most of the times I don't even do anything Thursday. So I'm gonna be honest, probably nothing.
So basically, not me. He telling y'all that he's working Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We telling him to work Tuesday and Thursday. But he's just like, what more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. Look, I'm only telling you from experience, man. Now, I'm here to guide you. Let me let you know something. Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to take out Sunday. We're going to just work with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all right? You only in the gym 3 days. You got 3 more days that you're not doing nothing with. This idle time. That's wasted time. There's a lot of time that you're not using.
Mm-hmm.
Now in boxing, this from all the old coaches and all the old trainers, I'm saying all the old teachers, this is what they'll tell you. When you go to the gym, you're working on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When you miss one day in the gym, it sets you back 3 days. And you're saying you're working Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you miss another 3 days that you could be working. So you're really, when you're working, this is another reason you're not seeing yourself progress like you want to see yourself progressing.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because you're working backwards.
Mm-hmm.
When you miss one day in the gym, it sets you back about 2-3 days. You're missing 3 days of just idle time that you're not doing nothing with.
Wow. Okay.
So you're actually working backwards. You're taking one step forward and 5 steps back. So
you understand how he's breaking that down, though?
You're never going to get where you want to be working like that.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at it like this. These guys that you said you want to compete on an Olympic team. You want to compete as a professional. You want to be in order for you to compete on an Olympic team, you have to show that you're the top amateur in your division. In order for you to do that, you think you're going to be able to do that working out 3 times a week?
No.
Okay, then. So I'm trying to do a breakdown and show you something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys you're going to be competing against, you probably don't know this, but I'm going to tell you because I know this. You do know those guys are training 6 days a week.
Probably, yeah.
So if they ain't no probably, they are. If they training 6 days a week, you think they could come in the ring and let a guy who trained 3 days a week beat them?
No.
It's not going to happen. Level-wise, you're not going to be there. It's going to be like what we just seen tonight with Bakhram and
Tszyu.
And Tszyu trains. I'm not saying Tszyu train like this, but on level-wise, it'd be like Bakhram would be like the guys you're competing against. Those guys who train 6 days a week. Tszyu, like you.
3 days a
3
week.
days a week. You see what happens with guys like that? That's what's going to happen because you're going to see, like I said, it's levels in boxing. You can tell those guys who's not there level-wise. And that's what's going to happen. Trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in there with guys I've been in the ring with guys as an amateur who want to train for, 4 days a week. I was in the ring with guys who want to train 4 or 5 days a week, but my father always had me training 6 days a week. Sometimes if he got mad, you in the gym 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? And every time I stepped in the ring, what set me apart from those other guys is I showed these guys it was levels. So I looked like a Bakhram. I was knocking guys out. Wasn't nobody going the distance with me. That's how I was treating these guys. And you think I was gonna let a guy who was only training 3 days a week beat me? Boy, you're stupid. Wasn't nobody training no 3 days a week beat me, man. No. You can be training 7 days a week, you won't beat me. I'm really Himothy. I don't know if you know, but I'm really Himothy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a shirt made that say Himothy. The big one, not the little one. You know what I mean? But no, man, I'm telling you, man. Look, if I can give you any advice, it will be train, man. If you only in the gym 6 days, 3 days a week. What things do you have at home that you have access to that you can do to help you, you know what I'm saying, improve your technique or get better? What things do you have at home?
I have a punching bag and a jump rope and a sauna suit. That's it.
Sauna suit? No. We don't do. My coach, I like to call them Gucci suits. We don't put on the Gucci suit if we know we got to get that weight off. You know what I'm saying? I will say the jump rope, yes, can be definitely used. What are you doing with the jump rope?
Jump rope, to be honest. Just like basic jump rope.
No. How long were you jumping for?
10 minutes.
Nah. If you got jump rope at home, the minimum should be 30 minutes. A minimum of 30 minutes of jump rope. 10 minutes, you ain't doing nothing but breaking a sweat. You just start breaking a sweat. Nah. You jump until your legs get tired. You know why? In boxing, the old trainers, the old teachers taught us when you're jumping rope, you're training your feet. Now your feet is your first line of defense because if a guy hits you with a hard punch, how you gonna get out of range? Your feet got I'm saying your feet gotta take you here or here. You know what I'm saying? Your feet. And you're training your feet in and out, side to side. You know what I'm saying? You're training your feet. So 10 minutes of jump rope, you just started sweating. Your feet not even tired yet. No, jump till your legs and your feet get tired. Then keep jumping. And force your legs to do stuff you don't want to do. Double jump. You know what I'm saying? Crisscross. Move in and move out. Do stuff with the jump rope. You know what I'm saying? Bounce on your toes. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff with the jump rope. High knees. Do everything with the jump rope while your legs are tired. That way, once you step in that ring, you in there with a pressure fighter. He's forcing you to move back on your back feet. Your legs getting a little tired. Jump rope method. I know this. I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? I done trained when my legs felt like this before. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you little things that you don't think is going to help you get through a fight will help you in those moments. Like I tell people, it's like when I give people things to do and they look at me like, man, that's boring though. I tell them it's like the Mr. Miyagi. You ever seen Karate Kid?
Mm.
I ain't talking about the one with Jaden, man. I'm talking about like
what's his name?
Daniel's son.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, the wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the real Mr. Miyagi. That's the real Karate Kid. Okay. You know when he told Daniel's son, wax on, wax off.
Mm-hmm.
And what he tell him? Like, man, I don't want to do that, man. It's boring, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's this teaching me? Yeah, keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know that he was trying to teach you something. He's a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He's not training you. He's not coaching. He's trying to teach you something that's going to help you. You don't know what it's helping you for, but trust me, what he's teaching you, you're going to need it. And he didn't find out what he was teaching them until he was actually in battle.
Got in that fight and he did the like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I see what
Yeah, that's exactly what fighting is. So you might not see what I'm trying to show you because what I'm trying to show you is boring. Most fighters, most boxers, what they want to do, they want to go in the ring. I mean, they want to go to the gym, spar, and hit the pads. Nah, work on that punching bag for at least 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? A minimum of a 15-second break in between each round, which is work. Because doing it, you're just working on your craft, man. You're polishing yourself. You're working.
Yeah.
You're working out all the kinks. All the kinks, you're working out it all. You know what I'm saying? You're working it. It's boring. It don't look as exciting. It's boring because all you want to do is go in there and hit the pads, look flashy on the hand pad, look, you know what I'm saying, get in there and spar, sometimes look like ass, but still, you know what I'm saying? That's all people want to do. They don't want to spend 30 minutes on the jump rope just to warm up. They don't want to spend an hour on a punching bag. They don't want to do that. They want to go to the gym, hit pads, maybe spar, do some ab work. You're like, all right, coach, what you do? You ain't did nothing. You ain't work.
Right.
No, that ain't how you work your craft, man. Working your craft is hitting the punching bag, shadow boxing, hitting the punching bag, shadow boxing, jump rope, 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 and then you get in there and spar. And sparring is basically to see if everything that I was practicing on hitting the punching bag and shadow boxing, can I implement that in the real life scenario? That's what sparring coming in at. So what you're practicing and what you're trying to learn how to do, work on that on the punching bag first. Work on that in sparring. I mean, not in sparring, but in shadow boxing first. And then do it on the punching bag. See if you can do it on the punching bag and move that punching bag like it's your opponent. Then you get in there and spar.
What are your weaknesses, you think?
I do notice, like I said earlier, since I can't really see too well, I try to and it's paid.
You gotta stop telling motherfuckers that, man.
I
Hey, motherfucker gonna think you real. Motherfucker gonna think your ass blind for real, man. Motherfucker gonna think we training blind boxers. we training handicapped boxers. Man. We training motherfuckers who can't see, man. You gotta stop telling motherfuckers that, man. Tell them I can see, but I'm just like
limited with my
what you got like near sight, meaning you can't see shit close up, right?
No, I can.
No, you can't. Okay, you can see what's close.
Yeah,
you far sight. You can't. I mean, yeah, you near sight. You can't see things far away. Okay. Yeah, I'm just.
So we want to fight on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna tell you right now? In my experience of training people or training with people who even wore contacts, people who had bad eyesight and everything, you know what I'm saying? I tell people like this, man, saying that your eyes is bad, like real bad, as cap. The reason I say it's cap is because if someone who punched like a mule kicks was standing in front of you and did this, what are you gonna do?
Oh, move.
Exactly. Move that motherfucker head. I ain't trying to get hit by that. So you know how to move your head. It's about stop being lazy, man. You know you can see. You can't see like B or like the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Your eyesight is just, your eyesight is just a little compromised. You know what I'm saying? But I can see.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But just, man, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, perfect your craft, man. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy, man. Just work your ass off. Trust me, it's gonna pay its dividends. It's gonna pay its part. Trust me, it's gonna pay its part, man. If you don't believe me, trust. Keep doing it. It's and trust me, like I said, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So what I'm telling you is not gonna work today, tomorrow, next week, next month. But keep doing it. When I say keep doing it, stay consistent. Stay consistent in your journey and continue to keep doing it. Then down the line, you can be like, oh, this is what Coach said was talking about. Okay, I'm really him now. You know what I'm saying? You too can call yourself Himothy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You too can be Himothy. You dig?
Himothy 2.0.
And then after your next fight, once you put everything into play, you know what I'm saying? You're going to just hear your grandma out there like, congratulations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real, man. Like I said, I hold no bars. I say no caps. You know what I'm saying? I just give y'all the real, man. You got anything coming up, though?
Anything coming up? I don't. To be honest, since I haven't been, like, I've been sort of in and out because of vacations. No excuses. Just vacation with my aunt and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna, like, after this fight, I kind of realized, to be honest, I didn't prepare myself properly in the dang first place. I was in and out the gym, and then I'm gonna try and go fight. That would have been dumb anyway.
So what you mean for this? There was an upcoming fight, right?
There's an upcoming fight right now. I want to fight in it, but at the same time, I've been in and out the gym, and that guy's, like you said, been working like every day. He's basically trying to beat me, and if I've just been in and out the gym, and then I try to hop in the gym and be like, man, I could go fight this guy. I can go beat this guy. That's just lying to myself.
Yeah.
That's just lying to myself. So,
but you could still take it's the amateurs. You take the fight. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and see where you're lacking at.
He ain't never been in the ring. I'm gonna tell you, don't listen to B. I'm gonna tell you like this. Yes, it's the amateurs, but did I in any amateur fight not train my ass off and step into the ring? No. The amateurs, yes, it's the amateurs, but you're still taking damage to the body. I would say I would never advise any fighter, whether a fighter I'm working with or a fighter I'm not working with, I would never advise any fighter to step in that ring not at your best. So if you feel like you wasn't doing what you should be doing leading up to this next fight, don't fight. Don't fight, man. Like I said, only step into there because your trainers and your coaches, they're not getting hit upside the head. You are. And this boxing is not a lifetime thing. It's real short. People don't understand. It's real short. You know what I'm saying? But in order for you to have a long career in this, you have to protect this. And protecting this is not training your ass off and then going in there and fight. Because then what happens when you get caught with shots or that one shot that you could have prevented yourself from getting caught with? People don't think that damage happened in the amateurs.
All right, my bad. I take that back. Maybe you don't want to. My bad.
People don't think that damage happened in the amateurs too. No, damage happened in the amateurs too. People think the head get protect you from getting caught with big shots. No, nigga, the head gets protect yourself from getting headbutted, man. You still take. Trust me, I knocked over 100 out of 100 and maybe like 10 to 12 amateur fights. I had about a good 60 to 70 knockouts on my record. That's with headgear. With headgear. And when I say knockout, I mean like sleeping. I can say about 50 of those, they had to come in there with the stretcher to get that man up out the ring. And they used to, in the old days, you know what I'm saying, they used to wake them up with smelling salt. You wake up like that. They had to hit a few of my opponents with that. Hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't let nobody tell you the head get protected. No, it don't. It don't. You still get hit upside the head. And like I said, the brain, it ain't meant to be getting rattled. And you want to know somebody who's just rattling your shit. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, you got a referee in there who's a little bit, you know what I'm saying, timid and cautious in the amateurs, you know what I'm saying? Because if you get caught with a good shot, they're going to step in there and give you an 8 count. But at the end of the day, you still getting hit with shots. If you trained your ass off, you weren't supposed to get hit with. So as an amateur and as a professional, I try to train my ass off to prevent the damage that I'm going to take when I step in that ring. To not prevent, to minimize the damage. Because you're going to take, no matter if you get hit on the arm, to the body, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had broke ribs before, you know what I'm saying? But you want to minimize the damage you're going to take when you in there. And how you minimize that is training your ass off.
For sure.
Yeah, you can tell B. Train for a week and go step your ass in the ring. With somebody who been putting in work for a whole year.
Y'all already know what it is. We the casual fan. We don't get in the ring. None of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. Hey, train. Nah, train.
He's already pretty good shape, though, you know?
Being in shape and being in fitness shape and boxing shape is two different things.
We don't get in the ring.
I'm going to tell you right now, me even being a boxer, physical shape, you might look at me and like, oh, man, hey, he look like he can handle himself. Yeah, I can. But right now, I'm like Butterbean. I'm good for a 4-round fight.
Nah, don't say that, because we looking for that Jake Paul fight. Ain't we looking for that Jake Paul fight?
Like I said, shit. I get Jake Paul out there in 3 rounds or less. It'd be like,
that's what I'm talking about.
It'd be like that zoo fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. Hey,
we want that smoke.
Hey, Jake, you better call Jake from State Farm. Messing with me, you better call Jake from State Farm.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We want that.
Don't listen to B.
We want that after Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Look,
you better not, like I said, you better not hurt Uncle Paw Tyson. Don't hurt Paw Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You better go in there and hey, Paw Tyson, he get hurt. Hey, it's gonna be hell. Don't let Paw Tyson get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Oh, my bad. Let me give y'all. Man, we got good Tyson drops. You know what I'm saying?
He instigating like crazy.
You see me over here, right? I've been wanting him to fight.
I'm the best ever.
I'm
the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
I want your heart.
I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Jake, you better stay safe and call Jake from State Farm. Don't come over here like that, man.
Nah. We want that, though. We trying, you know what I'm saying? What's up?
Hey, Jake, I ain't fought in a while. Hey, Jake, you better look at my resume.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you better check them state facts or what they say, Carfax. You better check them Carfax. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't play with me, man. You gotta play with your mama. Don't play with me, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jake Paul Agnew, 2025. Paul Agnew,
Hey,
2025.
that do sound good. Hold on.
2025, baby. Paul Agnew, 2025.
Hey, that did sound good, though.
I'm saying.
That did sound good.
Say it.
Mm.
Let's go.
Nah. Paul gonna be sleep.
What
Sleep.
round y'all got?
round I got? Let me see.
Man, look here, man.
Let me seeing that you gonna be in there. What you got? Because I know what I.
Who, me?
Yeah, I know what
I told y'all. Let me look at the camera real quick, man. For real. I am. Y'all better look. Hey, y'all better stop playing with me, man. I'm really Timothy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really cracking. Hey, y'all gonna make me put up some sparring footage that I don't want to put up.
He said 3. I say
No,
I said 2.
No,
you said 3? You were gonna get him in 3, like Bakhram. No, I say 2.
I say 1.
I got round 2. Oh, you tight? You Tyson in that boy?
I say 1.
Okay.
He won't. I say 1.
Yeah,
I say 1, man.
You is he gonna be face down?
Yams up. He's got to go down face down. Yams up. He's got to go down face down. Yams up. You know what I'm saying? Yams up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit that man so hard I think he took a dive. You know what I'm saying? No, man. No.
Speaking about fantasy fights, what's one of y'all favorite fantasy fights?
Man, a fight that never happened. You don't know nothing about it. It's old school. It's Mike Tyson and Ike Ibeabuchi.
Ooh, Ike
Ibeabuchi.
He beat some good people. David Tua, Chris Bird.
Yeah. Or Mike Tyson and George Foreman.
You know what's another?
Somebody was getting knocked out in that fight because both of them hit like a mule kick.
George Foreman's winning.
You think George?
Yeah, George beat Joe. Joe kind of fights like Mike.
No, man.
You don't think
Joe wasn't cracking like Mike?
Oh my God.
Smoking Joe?
Oh no, Joe. Oh Joe. I thought you said George wasn't cracking like Mike.
No, I'm saying George was cracking, but Smoking Joe wasn't cracking like Mike Tyson.
I mean, yeah, Joe had power, but it wasn't like power.
No, he was cracking, but he won. Joe, that's a legend. It's a Hall of Famer. But he won Timothy. You know what I'm saying? He had his back and forth wars with Ali. You know what I'm saying? But no, he wasn't cracking like that. Or another one was Pacquiao Mayweather.
When they were younger?
Definitely. Like right after Pacquiao had knocked out Ricky Hatton, I feel like he should have fought Mayweather. But Mayweather was like, nah, that nigga cracking. I ain't fighting him right now. Y'all got me hooked up. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, like a fantasy fight. I mean, because we don't know if it's going to get made or not. But
Canelo and Crawford?
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'd rather see Canelo.
Oh, and Benavidez.
Yeah, that's
No.
Because
I had people. Matter of fact, you should look at my TikTok feed when I put the short up there.
What happened?
Wife here tell you, I had some people getting at me. They ain't like what I posted.
What?
When I posted about I posted a clip about the interview that what's his name? That Bibble did with Marcos Viega with Fight Hub about him saying that Canelo hit harder than Beterbiev. And I was like, nah, ESL, English second language. He wasn't really saying that. He was saying Canelo had more one punch power because Canelo, he's more explosive with the shot. And Canelo, he's a small guy trying to fight these bigger guys, so he got to try to hit you hard. When it came to Beterbiev or Beterbiev, however y'all want to say it, he don't try to hit you hard. He ain't throwing with everything on the shots. He's just strong.
Word.
So basically, it's like all of his basic shots feel just like Canelo's one hard shot. That's basically what he's saying. So I had a lot of people going at me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I saw it. He said that people are misinterpreting what Bibba was saying.
A lot of people was going at me, man. My motherfucking thing was just filled with like comments.
Straight up.
But you know me, I'm really him with these.
So yeah.
Wifey was like, nah, just don't talk back to her. No, I'm all in the comments.
You was over there.
I'm all in the comments.
You was on your Twitter.
Yes, I was all in the comments.
You was on your
okay. Like, no, you ain't for the keyboard war. You're not a real keyboard warrior. You ain't for to win one on me because I'm speaking from a mind of I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying I know. And I know what Bibb was talking about. I know.
But a lot of these people are like,
oh, they behind the keyboard, so they don't.
Yeah, they like, you know.
Another thing I was gonna tell them, you know what I'm saying, my wife didn't want me to put this. She was like, I mean, I told her I was just gonna cap it off and hit him with that, you know, end all be all. I was gonna just say, don't write nothing else if you ain't never been punched in the face before, if you ain't never fought before. Well, no, you can't say that. No, because I'm being trying to these little ninjas out here trying to bully me who never fought before. No, I've been punched by that man y'all talking about.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what he's punching like. So you ain't finna sit up there and tell me that Canelo's punching way harder when Bivol got done fighting Canelo, Bivol didn't even look like he'd been in the fight. But when Bivol got the ring, better be, he gonna be recovering until next year. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know the damage he took. You don't know.
Yeah.
If you go down, better be record. Most of the people he fought never really fought again after he fought him.
What was that dude? What dude was it that quit? I forgot. I think
the dude who ended up, not the dude who ended up coming back and then giving
that's one guy.
Benavidez the
Alexander Vosnik.
Yeah, but he had quit first, right?
He made him retire.
It's just,
you know what I'm saying, made him retire. Then he came back and did something then, but he didn't do nothing real credible of talking about.
Straight up.
You said you sparred Russians before, right?
Yeah.
Why are they so strong?
I don't know, man. Them niggas strong.
They on them steroids, man.
No, them niggas strong. There's one guy I used to hate sparring named Magic. I used to also hate sparring. Is this Poland guy named Andrew from Father. Now he had two fights with his biggest two fights was against Adonis Stevenson.
Oh, Adonis.
But I didn't like sparring my Magic. He was a Russian, like from like Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan, and one of them stands. I ain't like sparring him because motherfucker can crack. He can crack. I'm not gonna say I didn't like sparring him. I ain't like sparring him in the beginning because he can crack. And at the time, you know what I'm saying, like I wasn't sparring with Russians, so I didn't know how to deal with that power at the time. After about 2-3 times of sparring him, I started to figure him out. And I started to know how to take his power. You can't sit there and take his power. You got to roll with those shots. And also, I learned how to fight him on the inside. Fighting him on the inside was bad for him because he didn't know how. He was shorter than me, but he didn't know how to throw short, sharp punches. Compact, real short. He didn't know how to throw. I knew how to do short, sharp punches. So I used to smother his shots and get mine on.
Was he throwing his punches sort of like this?
He needed leverage on his shots. He want to catch you with them overhand rights and the long right hand. So he wasn't a real good uppercut. He ain't like throwing. He really, I don't want everything out of him by uppercut with him. I'll get him on the inside.
Bakhram didn't throw no uppercuts tonight either, right?
Like keep on the end of their punches, which was Zeus stood at.
Oh.
Which was Zeus stood at.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
You know what I'm saying? Was Zeus stood at, and which was bad for him. But and then Andrew from Florida, he was like a tall, lanky motherfucker. I ain't never like playing tall guys too, because I'm like, oh man, I gotta work extra hard to get inside. I don't want to do that work. So I know I had to be on my A game sparring him because he had a nice long right hand. So I used to get, you know what I'm saying, get up under it. And when you get in his chest, he didn't know how to deal with you. So he try to push you back. Nah, buddy. Nope, I'm here. I'm here to stay. And I started working from the inside. And I was always faster than him. I had way fast hands on him. Now, mind you, this was a guy who started at a lower weight class than I did. Moved up. He started at like 150 or 140, and then moved up to like heavyweight. But I was faster than him. My hand speed was so superb. You know what I'm saying? But those are the only guys who I ain't like sparring. But after I sparred him a few times, I felt, I dealt with him how I dealt with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, hey, I sparred those guys.
Agnew, 2025.
I'm really him with it. Hey,
Agnew, 2025.
Hey, you gonna hear, down goes Paul. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man. You know what I mean? But as always, y'all know we bring y'all great shows each and every single time. And if you ain't know, now you know this is.
You are now listening to the Beyond the Gloves podcast. Subscribe now.
But hey, man. Anything y'all gotta say, man?
To the viewers, thanks for listening, watching,
Same thing he said.
You know what I'm saying? So it was nice having, you know what I'm saying, D up on here. Let him talk about, you know what I'm saying, his career and everything. And,
Yeah, thanks for being on, youngster.
Definitely.
You know
what I'm saying? Appreciate you being on here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you sharing the flow with us. And until next time, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what it is.
Congratulations!
Beyond the Gloves 21 to make
Yes,
sure you
sir.
do hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming straight to your view. We're boxing, real life fights in action, real life conversation. This is Beyond the Gloves where everything happened, no capping. Beyond the Gloves 21 and make sure you do hit the subscribe button.